Oh, well. I guess I didn't start on my starting soon screen. Well, that's fine. Hello. Give me a second. I'm not quite 100% there yet. Oh boy. I want to get my little timer up and running. Whoop. There we go. Hello, everyone. I am back. It has been a fat minute. I've been meaning to stream for a little bit, but man, trying to get myself to Photoshop or to edit videos is really, really hard for some reason. It's okay. We did it. Hey, what's up? You have arrived. All right. So, man, it's been a minute since I played this. I logged in to get the screenshot to make the thumbnail, and that was about it. I have not touched anything else. Let's take the stick off. All right. We don't need to fly. All right, got plenty of food. I have a whole stack of carrots. Why do I have a whole stack of carrots? All right. Actually, no, let's put on stick. We need to figure something out real quick. So first off, those 3 houses, we will fix them. I do not like them. We need to start collecting resources now that we're on to the next stage. Hey, Raven, how? You've made it. So because we're in stage 2, we are now allowed to use stone, which is fantastic. We can get rid of these wooden tools, save a little bit more on our trees that we kind of haven't been replanting. So that forest is getting a little barren. I should probably go do that. There is a giant mountain here, although I kind of want to leave that alone. For today, at least, we'll start. I want to make farm plots. I mentioned this last time. I love my little 11 by 11 plot of land that I use to do my farming. Couldn't do it here because it requires a bucket. And we don't have access to iron yet. So I wouldn't be able to make my farms and my plots. But it's an 11 by 11 square. So if I just dig a big giant quarry mine, like a big pit mine in that 11 by 11 slot, and then you just cover up with a layer or 2 of dirt to then put the farm on top of it. It's fantastic. I love it. It kind of goes against my philosophy of digging down to the foundation here, where if you dig too deep on those plots of land that I quarried out, you'll just plummet to the center of the earth. Yes, this is on Java. I wanted the farming district to be big. You know, this district is supposed to feed pretty much the entire kingdom. And it takes a lot of food and a lot of land. I was thinking, let's start here. No, because we need community buildings. Let's start. Oh, there's definitely caverns and stuff. Let's actually start over there. Maybe it's a little close to the pillager camp. So I want to keep room for the town hall, the multiple community structures, the additional houses we'll have to make. The farming district should be a little more cramped in terms of their centralized buildings, because it's more defensible that way. And we'll probably do a small wall around it, but the farms on the outside of it, let me see. Why don't we start like right here? We'll start by that tree. All right. I think we'll just... We have a crafting table. How much wood do we have left? We don't have like any wood. It's been a while since I played Minecraft, and my mouse sensitivity is a little high. All right, that feels better. Oh, wait, maybe it's because my... Nah, that's fine. Let's go chop some wood first. We're gonna need some wood to start our expedition. I did not fix the textures on this. I have not touched anything stream related since the last stream we did. So pigs and cows are a little broken. Oh, so funny. This is a good way to get rid of all of our wooden tools too. We can upgrade to stone. But this is pretty much the stream. It can be very chill. I wouldn't mind the janked up textures too. Oh my gosh, there's a... Oh, the poor kitties. Oh, okay, well, that sucks. I wouldn't mind it too much, but they're so hard to see from a distance because they're quite literally missing so many of their textures. They weren't missing so much of their textures, I would probably leave them. But like if they were just all strewn around, but they still resembled a pig. So stage 2, it's a very interesting stage. We have to create a ton of buildings. Like it's just so many buildings that we have to build. We also have to collect animal pens. We have to get a ton of stone. Stage 2 will take us quite a while. And as I mentioned in our little prequel, it just gets worse from there. Every stage is exponentially more effort and work than the previous stage. So stage 1 was the easiest stage, and it took us 2 streams to get through it. Stage 2, I would expect us to take about 5 streams to finish it. Ooh, probably even more. There's a lot of resources we got to collect. Yeah. Probably like 5 streams. Oh, this is a mother tree. Ah, crap. Ooh. Personally, I like starting with a village, mainly for the testificates. It feels better to have a lived-in world than a very empty world. Especially since I'm doing this solo. If we were on a server, it wouldn't be as much of a deal. But in terms of laying out what you want to do and everything, it'd probably be easier if you didn't have the village. Because I'm not having to work around their buildings, but it's not that much of an issue. It'll make this town feel bigger and more full than if I didn't have the villager buildings. And you'll start seeing that more when we work on the next districts, the mining district, the market district. Is that what it's called? something like that. When we start working on the other district, you'll start seeing how kind of empty they can feel. Also, I've trapped all the certificates inside for their own good. The 1.0 version of City Construction Challenge. I also found a village to start in. And holy cow, they got annihilated almost immediately. Where's the sun? Oh, it's almost sunset. All right, 35 blocks. That should be more than enough. In terms of food, an entire stack of carrots should be fine. We'll want to start baking that. Oh, I really want to organize this, but not now. We will want a chest. All right. Oh, how much leather do I? Oh, I only have 4 leather. I need 1 more leather. Although I'm not going underground technically, I think it should still be okay. Because we need to have a helmet whenever we go underground. But the way I'm approaching the open quarry system is technically there will never be an underground. Man, I need to plan out where the farmhouses will go to. That's future me's problem. Let's start right here. So we're starting right here. Oh. Oh, it covers my crown. Oh, that looks so funky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. These things not last long at all. Like I said, this will fill in this space with dirt and put a farm on top. We'll just dig a couple layers in. Realize I went too far there. That's fine. Found a pillager outpost. That's cobble bases. Wow, that's a really tall base. I've had a, oh, I was only 1 off. Cool. All right. Now we dig down. We clear every single block on the way down. I will leave a staircase. So that way we can hop back up and I don't have to make ladders. If I was more abundant in wood, I would. But until we make a tree farm, that's not going to happen. Tree farms are cool. I need to figure out how to make better tree farms, though. I'm gonna need to start digging up some stone. There's a lot more dirt here than I thought. Guess. Hey, we hit the Stone Age. See, I have not collected a piece of cobblestone. We got the achievement. All right. So this will be step 1. So we dig here, and dig here. And then we keep going. It's kind of as simple as that. I forgot the sticks, but it's okay. Speed this up just a little bit. I mentioned this last time. I'm not a fan of using iron tools for when I'm doing stuff like this, because you go through tools so quickly, and I find it a waste of iron, especially how hard, well, I shouldn't say how hard iron is to get, but when you're blowing through this much iron, you will run out of iron, and I don't want to deal with that. So even once we get to stage 3, which allows iron tools, we probably won't use iron tools. I'll continue to use stone tools to... I right-clicked on accident. I'll still use stone tools to do the grunt work of all this. We dig here, here. I'll also dig that. We don't need that to continue all the way down. We'll just keep going. It's very boring. But we need resources. So resources we shall get. I didn't think of a good town hall to build. The one I made in the first series, I'm very proud of. I'm not gonna lie. I also wanted to make good progress today before the sun sets. I don't want mobs falling down on me. I also don't want to run all the way back to sleep. Maybe I should grab a bed and just sleep down in the pits here. Look at that precious stone. This isn't stone. Yeah, that town hall I made in the first series, so proud of it. Probably one of my best works. I don't want to repeat it. It'd just be boring. I really like the look of it. I should make a furnace to start baking those potatoes and all the meat I have. I also decided I want to stream a bit more And then I'll start working on my actual edited videos once the school year starts. Trying to keep up some sort of stream schedule is going to be a little difficult. I really would not expect anything more than a once a week type of stream that's only 2 or 3 hours. Very short, very minimal time. I'm just going to be so busy and swamped and... Oh, sorry, I thought that was mossy cobblestone. It's just the gravel texture. Yeah, I'm just going to be so swamped and I don't want to burn myself out. And I know my limits. So let's get as many streams as we can out of the way now. And then when the school year starts, I'll have all the freedom and time to edit the videos and get those posted. Because right now, how I kind of want to approach this is make one YouTube video per stage. Also, we'll go ahead and sleep in the bed. I am not prepared to quarry through the night. So this first video will probably be like an introduction to what the challenge is itself and stage 1, since not a lot happens. It'll just be me explaining the village, the pillager proximity, the buildings that we built up, the 3 houses really. That's about it. It's gonna be a really short and semi-boring video because it's just an introduction to any new viewers. Let's get rid of all the dirt and gravel. So don't need those, don't need those. I think it's important to have one of each actually, since we are on this mode. You like the sword sweeping? Interesting. I guess it's really nice to fight against hordes of mobs. Or like trying to slay a whole chicken coop. That's always fun. I'm still not the biggest fan of the sword sweeping. I won't lie. I still remember the olden days of no sword sweeping. That change to combat was really jarring. Still have not looked up what the difference is between Bedrock and Java. Are the new cushions in Bedrock or is that Java? I've been seeing a few clips about that new update. Also, let's... You two do not need to be on my hotbar. There we go. I do not follow Minecraft news at all, so I didn't know there's updates. I have no idea what's happening. Being able to deal with hordes is better than fast clicking, I guess. There's something magical about spamming the mouse button as fast as you humanly can. You don't know about the cushions? Okay. Are you saying no that you don't know, or are you saying no that it's not in Java? I remember way back when, before the hunger system, before bow drawing. Those are some wild times in Minecraft. Those updates I kind of like. The hunger system was needed. It was annoying, but it was needed. Okay, so cushions aren't in Bedrock, but they are in Java. Okay. Again, I never know because Bedrock has different updates to Java. There's different features in both these modes. And my brain still does not fully understand the difference between the two. Ugh. Now, the rules state that I can only go to a depth of 40 while wearing a leather helmet. Now, I'm going to leave this to you, chat. Do you think that includes this quarry mining? Like, if we can still see the open sky, can I go below y equals 40 with a leather helmet on? Or do I need to stop there and wait until I have access to iron helmets to go deeper? You'd say it's okay because of the sky access? Cool. That's what I was thinking too, but didn't want to anger the masses if they call foul play. If we were doing a strip mine, then yeah, we would stop at y equals 40 and just strip mine on that level. Caves, I'm a little more flexible on, but I still don't want to go all the way down to the core of the earth, even while cave exploring with only a leather helmet. I don't think I ever did in the first series. And we won't do too much cave diving in this one. At least not for a little bit. Once we are kind of done making our little farm plots using this method, quarry mining, we might have to make a strip mine. And we'll figure that out when we get to that. Won't lie, this is going to be hours. This whole stream is probably just going to be this. If we make it to the bottom with this quarry, wait, we'll probably do a second one. Trying to think of any interesting things that have happened. I've continued to settle into my new place a bit more. Still not 100% moved in. But we're just about there. It's feeling very lively, very homey. I will say this. When you live on your own, and I never really saw this because I've always lived with others too, you need such little food. I've never really worried about it because if I had made too much food or had leftovers, it was always kind of common to just share with your roommates. You're like, hey, I made pasta. Everyone come eat. And everyone's like, oh, okay. Or someone else does the same for you. And you're like, oh, cool. I don't have to make dinner tonight. That kind of stuff. But when you're all by yourself, every piece of food in the house, you're like, I have to eat this. Every morsel that comes into this house, I have to find a way to eat. And things can be stretched a long time. Most of the groceries I'm still eating this week were stuff I bought 2 weeks ago. None of it's bad. I think the only thing I had to throw out was some milk. It just got really sour. Really quickly. A little quicker than usual. It was odd. That's about it. Everything else I've been able to use, but it's stretched a long way. For instance, a single onion can be used in about 8 meals when it's just you, just one single onion. Yeah, wild. Just trying to learn all of that. My food budget that I've made is going to be a lot lower than I thought. Also helps I try to avoid buying a lot of snacks because I'm a huge snacker. But I also kind of want to lose weight. It's really easy to not snack when you just don't have snacks. I just remind all the time. Yeah, I'm not too scared of skeletons. Though on hard mode, they pack a punch. And that's why you see me sleep all the time. I just don't want to deal with mobs at the moment. I'm glad you guys like the chill mining streams. You accidentally made a medium rare steak without knowing what you made. I understand why people are abhorrent to it, especially if you just have never had it before. The thought of it is just nasty. But let me tell you, once you have a medium rare to rare steak, it's really hard to go back to well done. And it's always funny because we push to cook your meat so thoroughly. And it's just, oh, is that lapis? I think it's lapis. Cool. Also, if we come across gold, diamond, redstone, we can't mine it. Oh, we need to go sleep. We don't have access to iron. Now, we'll be able to mine iron, but I'm not even going to smelt it. Because we're not allowed to use it, so why bother using the resources? Yeah, meat's one of those things where there's so many rules with it. And you grow up learning, you gotta cook it thoroughly, And then you come across steak and here's a half-cooked piece of meat. It's still raw on the inside. You're like, well, but this goes against everything I've been taught. I wish I had an accidentally medium rare steak right now. Oh, it's gonna be so long till I have a steak. Steak is so expensive. I can't bring myself to buy one. So you know how he said food can stretch a long time? I had 2 chicken breasts that is essentially going to make about 8 meals worth of food. I put it in a stir fry, right? Super simple meal. The chicken will last a long time. And it's not a sparse amount of chicken either. It's a good percentage of that stir fry is chicken with just the 2 breasts. And those 2 breasts cost me like $4. It was like $2 a breast. 2 steaks at half the size of those breasts are about $10 each. I cannot bring myself to spend that much money. It'll be very occasional in my consumption of steaks. So I will miss it. Oh, well, didn't mean to do that. Okay, we'll just organize you all like this. Cool. Well, at least your mom liked your little medium rare steak. These overcrops act like bone meal. And you're gonna have to explain that to me because I have no idea how bees function in this game. I stopped playing around the time bees were added and never bothered learning. What do you mean by that? Oh, wait, hold up. Are you saying that if I just get bees near my crops, they'll increase the speed of my crops really quickly, almost instantaneously, like bone meal does. Because if that's the case, that's worth considering. Though I will have to research how to get bees. To go back to meal prepping, the stir fry I made, I had some peppers that were starting to get a little old. Because again, I bought them 2 weeks ago. I had 2 peppers, put them in the stir fry. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of peppers. It was a good medium-sized bowl worth of peppers. So that's why I put a lot of chicken in to counteract it. And then I had some leftover rice. Not nearly enough as I should. But I just kind of matched all my ingredients to fit the proportion of the peppers. Those 2 peppers ended up making me make about 10 servings worth of stir fry. So I'm just looking at this big pot like, oh, this is going to be my lunch and dinner for the next week and a half. When bees go over flowers for a bit and get pollinated and go over to other crops, the crops will go up by 1 stage. You can do beehives with silk touch and make beehives, but I forgot how to transport the bees themselves. I wonder if you just put a leash on a bee. You just drag it over to your crops. Yeah, it's silk touch. Oh gosh, when do I have access to the nether? I guess technically I have access as soon as I get iron. Because I could just use the bucket method to make an obsidian portal. So I don't get diamonds until stage 4, maybe even stage 5. Nah, stage 4. And stage 4 is like 2 years from now. It's just so far away. If you silk touch a hive with bees, the bees stay in it. Oh, that's good. It looks like that's what we'll probably have to do. Again, silk touch is... Ooh, it's going to be a while. Although we do have villagers. I could probably do villager stuff. Get an enchanter. Who then will give me a book. No, but I still need an enchanting table, don't I? If I need an enchanting table, it means I need obsidian blocks. Which I can't mine until stage 4. Yeah, that's a long ways away. I can make a mob spawner. I'd have to do that next stage. I don't have access to water. Yeah, like I don't have access to a bucket to transport water. Also, apologies for no music. I did no work on getting music set up for the streams. Depending how late we stream today, depending what tomorrow looks like, I'll work on trying to get that sorted out. But I guess it makes sense there would be honey in the game, huh? I've never seen honey in Minecraft. But that's a good chunk of good food right there. Oh. Oh. Sorry, my forehead's not happy. I have to wear a beanie, which kind of sucks, but because I'm inside, there's no reason for me to wear a beanie. It's summer. But my headphones hurt my head. So I'm wearing the beanie to kind of cushion the headphones. But it pulls on the beanie pulls on my hair, which I don't like. Wait until nightfall, the bees return to the hive. Oh, that. Look at you, little bee experts in here. Yeah, that makes sense. They return at night. In my mind, I was just going to sit outside a hive and just wait for a bee to fly in and be like, ah, you're mine. Or raining. Okay. They don't like the rain. Makes sense. Rain is scary. Although these bees in Minecraft are massive. Oh, you use a campfire to harvest their honey. Because it's smoke. I get it. That's a neat attention to detail from the developers. I am shocked we haven't found coal. We have lapis lazuli, the blue stuff, but we don't have coal. I was really hoping to get coal. I want torches, and I want to start cooking food. Hey, you logged in and made a cushion? Nice. Heard a lot of broken things about cushions. You will not see them on this world. This world is very out of date. This is 1.2. That's a lie. It's 1.20. I'm used to ignoring zeros in versions, but this, yeah, I can't ignore this zero. I'm on 1.20.4. That's where all the mods work. I didn't worry about specifically the replay mod. I didn't worry about those mods. We'd be on the latest version, having the time of our lives with cushions. I could probably make a cushion. I don't expect cushions to be needing high-end materials. Can't get off. Try crouch. Oh, okay, it's time to go. Look at us. Oh, I forget which. Am I gonna dox myself if I try to check my Y coordinate? I want to check that. There's a lot of information that pops up on the screen when you check your coordinate positions. Just want to make sure there's nothing important in there. Used to not be, but there's been a lot of updates since then. Here, I'm going to do this. Hello, hello. And boom. All right. What button was it? Nope, I took a screenshot. Ah, here we go. Tells you all that. Tells you some of my settings. Okay. Tells you what my CPU is and my graphics card. Okay. Crouches to get off. Nice. There's no IP in F3. That's good. That's very good. So it has the target block, noise router. All right. Look at the screen. Ah. I'm still not familiar with the new Y coordinate system ever since the cave update, which I believe 1.20.4 has. Sorry, I know what white is. Apologies, I didn't finish my thought. Oh crap, where's my X? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm at white 50 right now. Okay, so I don't think the positives changed at all, right? It's the negative. So instead of the base being at 0, it's at what? Negative 200 now? Like they made the world a lot deeper than it used to be. Which I find funny. They could have just made the world taller. I go all the way down to 16 for iron. I assume you mean negative 58 for diamonds, right? Oh, that's right. There's copper in this game now. Oh, the last time I used copper was in the Tech-It mod pack. Coal! Coal! We have coal! Yay! Beautiful, rich coal. We can make torches! Which is another thing you probably didn't think about, huh? I couldn't make charcoal. Technically, you can mine coal with wooden pickaxe, I believe. So you can get torches in stage 1. It's just very difficult. And because of how little time you're spending in stage 1 and it's just, and how much time it would take for you to find coal, it's usually just never worth it. And then we'll just order you up because I like keeping things neat and tidy. Yeah, negative 58 for diamonds. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Cave update just turned everything on its head. Next time you strip mine, you should take on a little bit of this challenge. Put support beams every 10 blocks. You can choose how you want it to look. I usually put just a single pillar right in the middle. I might change it for future aesthetics. I might put stairs around the edges or something. To make it a little prettier. Well, make your strip mines feel more authentic. Be right back, chat. All right. I was just hearing a ton of noises, so I wanted to make sure everything was okay. One of the weirdest things about living alone, that sounds always startle you just a little bit. Because you're sitting there like, it's just me. Why am I hearing noises? But the place I live at, it's like a duplex. But technically in the building, I'm not alone. There's other renters in the other half of the building with me. And sometimes we can hear each other. So it's one of those things where like, because I'm in a renting apartment, there are neighbors right next to me where we can hear each other. But also I'm alone. I think neighbors are just being loud. It got really windy all of a sudden. So I was hearing all that too. Anyways, that's what I was checking. I was hearing it through the headphones, so it made me have to investigate. Oh, did you crash your game using cushions? We are blowing through these pickaxes. Why did that sound like a faucet being turned? Hold up. Thinking if the landlord was outside doing yard work or something, but I don't see anyone. Weird. I always do worry when I'm streaming and all this stuff if the neighbors can hear me. I don't want to be a bother to them. More fun adult stuff. My car battery died on me the other day at the grocery store. That was always fun, trying to figure that out. Then I had very kind people come up and help me. They just helped me jumpstart the car and I was on my way, but gotta add that to the list of expenses. Mind you, I'm not working yet. I don't get paychecks for a good little while. So every expense is coming out of my savings. Which is fine. It's the reason why we teach good savings. I have enough to last, so I'm not stressed about it. I'm not going to hit zero, but it never feels good to keep having to spend money when there's nothing coming in. I was able to see the classroom I'm going to be teaching in, get my keys to the school, all that fun stuff. Very exciting. I'll have to start setting up my classroom here in a little bit. I only have a handful of things, but that'll grow over time. What's funny is like I'm counting the days for when school starts, but I know the rest of you aren't. You want summer to go on forever. So my hunger is not depleting nearly as fast as I thought it would. Been like 2 days since we ate that big string of carrots. Also didn't think carrots had a high saturation rate. Okay, Raven, I was about to question what you meant by that. Even the year-round schools have summer right now. I feel that, yeah. Get the kids back. Send them back to school. Let the teachers babysit them again. At least I'm not alone in wanting the school year to start. For me, I'm just excited to work. All right. We haven't really gone down far, have we? Yeah, we've gone 4 levels. Oh, this goes down to the negative 200s. Oh, it's going to be awful. It's going to take so long to dig wood pit. Before it'd only take like an hour or 2, but... Oh, it's going to be so bad. Gonna get dark. Hold up. Hold up. Coal. Oh, does it not light up? Oh, that's cruel. All right. I thought I could have a little pocket handheld lantern. Unless there's an actual lantern in the game. Who doesn't want to quarry all the way to bedrock? What's great is it's going to be spewed all throughout the farming district, or the farming lands. So if a farmer digs a little too deep, they go plummeting down to the center of the earth. There are lanterns? Okay, that's probably why the whole handheld thing didn't work. Oh, they're not handheld? Oh. Boo. Alright, we'll see if a creeper drops on our head. I really hope not. The dynamics mod. Yeah. I was really hoping that this resource pack would have added something like that, but it's probably more integrated than that. Would require a full-on mod. Luckily, this space is just small enough that I don't have to worry about mobs spawning down here with me. I am worried about them spawning up there and dropping down, because I'm not deep enough yet. And I might only have to dig 1 pit. It's going to give us so much stone. Because it's almost 2 times deeper than a normal quarry pit for me. Yeah, I might only have to do 1, and then we can start working on other things. Like, this will give me more than enough stone to last me through this stage. Oh no, my inventory's fine. We could brainstorm some community centers. For a small town village, a inn is almost mandatory, right? Gotta have that local space for travelers, for, to have your little drinks, social space. Gotta have it in. It's not required, but it feels wrong to not include it. Then we need another community space. Big marketplace for town centers. Ooh, that would be really good. I don't know if this town layout works for that. Huh. No, I think there might be a spot for it. I'd have to go up and check. Not sure if I would count that as a community structure though for the challenge, but it's definitely worth just doing. I'm already building a wall around the town that's not required for the challenge. So setting up a little market square would be really cool. I was thinking something like a butcher shop, but that doesn't feel too community enough for me. It just feels like a natural building I would build next to the animal pens that we got to make. So we'll definitely build a market in the town center, but we still need a community structure. Restaurant? It feels too close to an inn. Remember, the inn's supposed to be kind of that place you get food, the place you go drinking, the place you socialize, the hotel or resting spot for travelers and locals. Not a bad idea. We'll probably end up making restaurants in the other districts. So the mining district, the market district, upper district, those will have restaurants. But not for lowly little farming district. I don't think I ever made one, but I was thinking of like a bathhouse. Oh, I made a bathhouse for the mining district last time. In my mind, I'm like, I made a bathing house, a bathhouse, but it wasn't in the farming district. So we could do that. No, that'd be hard because I don't have buckets. So it'd be a dried bathhouse for an entire stage. Any of you hear that? Bathhouse coming soon. In a town far, far away. All the peasants have to travel all the way to a different town just to bathe. I'm so worried a creeper's just gonna drop out of nowhere and blow me up. Part of me was considering putting on keep inventory on, but I think we'll just go without doing that. We are playing on hard mode, after all. What other community structures are there? Thinking small villages, small towns. Oh, did you hear that pump? That was my ankle. I Bought a new standing desk when I moved out here. Oh, it's so nice. Ooh, library wouldn't be bad. Library would be a good structure to have. I like that. Gives me a reason to make a ton of books, too. I think the last one I made a warehouse and a shop. Those are more utility based. Like the warehouse specifically was just a great place for me to store all my crap, all the resources I was gathering. Might have to make some sort of shed anyways for all my crap. I mean, look at this. Look how much stuff we're getting. Home for librarians when you get to that point. I could add on little living quarters. In fact, a lot of the times you would just build a living space on top of the main floor. So the library's on the main floor, then the librarian would live up top. Because it wouldn't need to be the biggest library. You know, this is the farming district. It's there's not that many people here. So you can have your librarian / scholar that just lives up above. No, I like that. I like library. Whether I put it on like a second story or just have a house attachment to it. We'll see which one I do, but they will have a living space. It's what I did with the shop in my 1.0 version. So I built the store. I was really proud of that store too. But the second floor was specifically the living quarters for the storekeeper. I don't think I accommodated something like that for the inn. Also, innkeeper. Ooh. That rain made me jump. Why am I so on edge? Oh, you should have seen it. Last weekend, I went and saw the Backrooms movie. Hadn't seen it yet, so they were doing the whole extended scene, the extra little end credit scene. Rain is not good. Duck. What are you? Oh, is this copper? Like, I get copper oxidizes, but it's a weird texture to give it. We'll look at it in a second. I was looking at I went to watch the Backrooms. It's like, I love Kane's videos about it. It is copper. Oh, they just have it oxidized. Interesting. Okay. Unless that's what raw copper looks like. I'll admit, I've never really looked at raw copper. Backrooms movie, it's fantastic. Great movie. Again, I love the series. Been following the story of that ever since it first came out. Love the direction that Kane's going with it. Remember, he didn't make the Backrooms. Backrooms was just kind of fan-created, community-made thing. And Kane made a personal story based on that universe. And there's been so many spin-offs and other people have told stories about it, but I, in general, do not do horror good at all. I am so jumpy. I hate jump scares. I hate suspense. Oh, there's a maintenance guy coming up. Hold up. Let me see if he's for me or not. I'll be back. Okay, I am just gonna have my headphones off so I won't hear any mobs or any sound that's happening in the game. There's a bunch of maintenance stuff happening in the other apartments here. It's not like a full-on apartment complex. There's only so many of us. So I'm just gonna keep an ear out to make sure something's not connected to my unit. What was I talking about? Backrooms. Horror. I just do not deal with horror well at all. So I'm sitting there in this movie. Theater's packed. I picked some random showing. This is near the end of the time this movie's going to be in theaters. I'm sitting there all alone. I didn't go with anyone. And I just have my hands up. I'm like covering half my face, just staring at the screen. I jumped so hard at some of the moments. Oh, everyone around me just looking at me. It was so funny, but great movie. Holy cow, I do not like horror. Oh, for reference, one of the reasons why I don't like working at night in Minecraft is the horror of the mobs is enough for me to be like, I just don't want to deal with it. I'm not terrified of these guys, but I just don't want to deal with it. I don't see anything bad. Okay. We need more chest. And we need a lot more pickaxes. Each pickaxe mines about a stack and a half of cobblestone. Let's make one torch just so we have an even amount of sticks. Eight more pickaxes is plenty. Ooh. Oh, fun stuff. And onward we dig. Sorry. I forgot I swapped it to gaming window. And the game, well, sorry. Gaming window means nothing to you. In OBS, I have a tab called just the gaming window that put all those settings into. So anytime I switch up a game, that's just where all my settings are. But there's no audio output on that screen, so you can't hear anything. But when I glance over at the screen, I see gameplay showing. So I'm like, oh, okay, this stream's working. I'm on the I'm on the main screen. Not true at all. However, the mic is connected, so at least there's that. I mentioned this in the Discord server, but last weekend? Yeah. Last weekend was Pokemon Go Fest. Anyone here is Pokemon nerds? You can tell that I play all the mainline games on stream, but yeah, that was really fun. It was so hot. Oh, the state I live in, it was record heat. Like we tied with the hottest day just ever. Not even to the day. It's just the hottest day ever. Last time it was back in the 1800s. It was so hot. It was way too hot. It sucked. The event was fine. It wasn't necessarily worth the heat and the time we put into it. Not get my shiny background Mewtwo I was hoping for, but I didn't raid as hard as I could have because again, it was hot. If it wasn't so hot, it would have been fine, but it was so miserable. I think the second day I was close to getting heat stroke. It was bad. But we survived. Yeah, they really need to not have GoFest be in the middle of July. It was about 110 degrees where I was at. It was awful. Both days. Although, the community group I was with, because I use the Campfire app and do the whole community ambassador thing, there were over 1,000 people who signed in through the Campfire app, like checking into the location for both days. So we had over 2,000 sign-ins total, which according to the community ambassador in my region, that's more than the Disneyland in California had. Like we beat their record. There's a lot of people. And mind you, the World Championships last year were held in Anaheim. That community ambassador had all those check-ins, all the guests coming to World, and they had a big event for Worlds. Not that many people signed up, or there were less than 1,000 people who signed up per event for that check-in. That was cool. We beat the record of that. It's not the record ever. There's most certainly locations out there who get way more than that in terms of check-ins, but and again, these only count those who have the Campfire app. Anyone who just shows up to play, just to be part of the community, those numbers aren't counted in this statistic. You could probably add another couple hundred more to that number. I'd say maybe 100 or 2 to that number for how many people were at the park that I was playing at. It's like 1,500 people. There's so many people. And again, it was 110 degrees. So you have that many bodies, that hot of a weather just in general. Oh, it's hot. I wonder how many more people would have shown up had the temperature not been 110 degrees. And it hit 100 at like noon. It hit it so fast. So it was hot all day. It was in like a cooler early start, and then it gets really hot halfway through, but then it tapers off. No, it was just miserable through and through. Antique fair. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I don't blame you for tapping out. It's hot. Speaking of which, I think there's a farmer's market going on just down the road from me. I would go to it, but we're streaming. I really don't need any food right now. As wonderful as it would be to get some good, cheap, fresh food from the farmer's market, I just have no need for it. Maybe they were selling like salad related stuff. Maybe. I'll hit the next one. It's odd that the antique fair was outside. You would think there'd be more inside stuff. Iron! Can't use you, but we have iron. I wonder, jumping back to topic of Minecraft, wonder how copper is going to be played in this. And you just... I'm going to assume copper should be treated like iron because it's a metal. Stage 2 is kind of all about stone. So we can use this diorite, the other stuff. The other rocks and stones we can use. Because those were all added after this challenge was made. But stuff like copper, we should probably treat it the same as iron. What version am I playing in? This is 1.20.4. I'm very far behind, and the game won't ever be updated in this series. I actually think it's the flying mod. Me holding a stick in this hand so I can fly. That mod just has never been updated. So I have to play on this version because it's not available for later. The replay mod I have for YouTube purposes later, that can be updated to the most recent version. There isn't really much I can make with copper other than building blocks. That's a shame. Looks like there's going to be a lot of bronze statues. Not bronze, sorry. Copper statues in this kingdom. And that's all it's used for. What's it used for now in recent patches? Because when I think of copper, I think of electricity. There's not electricity in vanilla Minecraft. A lightning rod. Okay, that's as close to electricity as we can get. That's pretty cool. Can you make supercharged creepers with that? Oh, that's right. Wait. Villagers can become witches from being struck by lightning? Has that always been a thing, or is that a newer thing? Yeah, I figured the supercharged creeper part was correct, but... Is the villagers the witches part new, or was that introduced when witches first became a thing? Oh gosh, I do not remember what 1.15 introduced. I kind of stopped playing back when bees were first being introduced. And then I totally stopped playing. It was either bees or the drowned. Like the underwater zombies mods. It's kind of when I slowed down my Minecrafting. But I completely stopped playing Minecraft when the Nether rework update came out. Like that came out and I just didn't even load Minecraft. Or the B's the 1.5. So you started when I stopped. Yeah, that makes sense. That fits my memory. So I stopped around 1.5. Sorry, 1.15. And then by the time 1.16 came out, I was just not playing anymore. I am hearing noises in my ceiling. I don't like it. I really hope it's just the house settling. Because the only alternative is rats. And I'm not aware of any rat issues in this apartment complex. Ooh, coal. It's the most useful thing I'm picking up right now. All this copper and iron just means nothing. So much copper. Oh my goodness. Again, I'm putting cobblestone in the walls just to keep it uniform. There's no rhyme or reason for it. I just like keeping it pretty. Ideally, I should probably use the diorite because it doesn't look like it's patched up. But part of me kind of wants to know it got patched up. Oh. I think the goal of this stream is to finish this quarry. I mean, we're not even... And we're only at 33. There's still probably like another 3 hours worth of quarry mining left to go. But we'll just leave it at that. I'm gonna... Well, depending how long this stream goes and how tired I am, I'll work on getting some other stuff done. But then tomorrow, we'll start doing actual building stuff. At the very least, I want to do the layouts of where I want the buildings to go. I just get a vision of that before we start actually building. True. Yeah, I'll have all this material. Because of how deep this quarry is going to be going, I will hopefully not have to make a second one. Now here's the question. In the future, I'm going to have to do this a lot. Lots of resource grinding. Should I do all of these on stream? Or do you think the court of public opinion trusts me enough that I can do all this grinding stuff on my own and that you don't worry about me cheating? Because I promise I'm not going to be cheating in resources. This is a self-imposed challenge. What's the point of cheating? As viewers, you don't know that. Because as much as I want to have evidence of all of my grinding stuff. You think resource grinding is good stream material? All right. I mean, if it's not boring to you, then I can keep it going. We don't have to worry about that question. I'm gonna switch my pop the knuckles. Just holding down the same button. I'm gonna switch to my pinky finger to hold down this. Might swap back to sitting here in just a second. Resource gathering, planning, and videos of the actual building. It's true, everyone has different tastes and stuff. I'm I'm not that involved with what the Minecraft creator space looks like. I think the closest thing I can say is 4 to 5 years ago, I watched a handful of Dream videos. This was years before any of his drama even started. Think like pre-face reveal, pre-cheating allegations, all that stuff. I don't even know what's happening nowadays. But that's the most recent I've been, or the only recent Minecraft content creator space interactions I've had in the last like 10 years. So I just assumed everyone made videos like that, but it makes sense that there's a lot of varieties. Minecraft has a ton of that stuff. The streams will be pretty much chill. It's resource gathering, building. Then when I make my little video summaries, those will be a little more story based. It's just more of a video summary of everything that happened in the streams. You spend far more time on the data pack coding side of things. Oh, nice. So content creator and data pack stuff. What kind of content is that then? I have a few ideas of what that could look like going through my head, but like what specifically is the stuff that you end up doing? And building's fun. I suck at building, as evident from my 3 starting houses, though that's not the most accurate representation of my building capabilities, but this challenge is really meant to help expand and force me to practice my building capabilities in Minecraft. Playthroughs for content. Okay, makes sense. So mainly you do playthroughs for your content, and then you take those skills from the content creation to make features or videos about features and stuff for your new stuff. I think that's a great application of skills. Sorry, it's just so windy. No, I don't have my headphones on. I'm not hearing any game audio. I'm just letting my ears get distracted by everything else happening around. It's also probably why I'm talking a hair quieter. I don't have headphones blocking out my speech. You always end up talking a little louder when you're wearing full headphones. Where are we at? 29. I keep looking to the very top left of the screen. That's where all that information used to be, 15 years ago. But, oh, am I full? Oh, I gotta go. I go dump my crap. We're only on like level 29. Woo! It's getting sunset. We gotta hurry and finish all this. Let's just make the rest of you into planks. Dump the rest of you into here. Oh, crap. I probably need more pickaxes. Mobs are gonna be spawning. Do that. And we're out of here. Bye. I mean, I have a wooden sword. That's all I have. Ugh. Yeah, I'm blowing through these. Cool. You don't feel the pressure of the challenge that you have to use a tool for every block you break whenever you're mining stuff, because, sorry, I'm going to go back to the sitting position. And I'll mute my mic. I think you'll hear it if it goes down. I don't want that in your ear. All right. You don't feel the tool restriction when you're mining because you always have to use a pickaxe. But digging up dirt, chopping down trees, even just breaking blocks when you start building, you'll start seeing that a lot more. Where I'm constantly having tools on my hotbar, and constantly I'm going to switch to them whenever I place something down. It's a fun restriction. Probably the one I like the most about this challenge and that caught my eye and why I keep coming back to it is the tool restriction and the technology restriction. So limiting yourself to only wood, to only stone, and slowly building up to the end game stuff instead of just beelining it straight to diamonds. Plenty of playthroughs and times when I played with others where you can get diamonds in the first like hour of gameplay. I know people can get it even sooner than that for speedrunning purposes, but you can just get end game stuff right away. But this allows you to slow down, take your time with the kind of more least used blocks once you get into the later stages. Like for the first stage, it would only. you get to experiment with all of the different types of wood because you want that variety when you're building. Now with stone, I have to force myself to think of all this stone and stuff. I can't think of any blocks that would require metal. I need to figure out how to make decorations and progression without the use of iron. Yeah, mid-game Minecraft is really good. Minecraft does have one of the more solid mid-games. And luckily, thanks to the structure of the city construction challenges, each stage is exponentially longer. So you're only in the wood stage for a little bit because that novelty will get bored very quickly. Stone, you have to spend about double, if not triple the amount of time in. But the resources you have available to you, the you have at hand, the flexibility in the materials you have access to, the speed of your tools, all that make it so it doesn't feel bad. And once you get iron, then you're like, ooh, I'm really starting to make some things. Okay, I think this challenge is such a great balance in dividing up the early, the mid, and the late game of Minecraft. It makes you spend a long time on these things, so most people never get to the end game. I have yet to see, if you Google or you just search in YouTube Minecraft City Construction Challenge, I think there was one dude who had a series up and he only made it to about stage 3. Which is about where I got to as well. Most people tap out by then because by that point you're about 30 hours in and you just get access to iron, and the tasks ahead of you are not as small as what you see here. I think stage 3 requires you to build the entire market district from scratch. Like, at least with these stages, like, we're building up the farming district. The last stage we built some houses. This stage we're building kind of more central buildings. Stage 3 has us add to it even more. Yeah, stage 3 is like, no, you got to make an entire market and mining district. I forgot about that too. You have to build 2 entire districts while also topping off your first district. Our crew for an SMP. Was this a Minecraft playthrough? If so, what mods were you playing? Yeah, City Construction Challenge was probably one of the first challenges out there. It wasn't the first, because this was inspired by a different challenge. But this challenge came out, ooh. I have the, when were you? When was this post made? 2011. 2011 was when this challenge was created. I don't even think the end was made at this point. Like, that update came after this challenge was made. That's how old this one is. But it's challenges like these that spawned all of the modern challenges we see today, and the whole concept of doing challenge runs of Minecraft. And not just like the normal challenges of, can I only use a stick to beat down mobs with, or simple things like that, like full on role play type challenges. We're playing a villager challenge in the medieval Minecraft mod pack. Oh. See? It gets, the modern day challenges are so much more extravagant than what they used to be. And I love it. all that stuff really wouldn't exist without the popularity of challenge runs like this, where it just uses the base game. So there's nothing stopping me from using iron right now or anything like that, but it's my own determination and will. I'm not much of a challenge runner though, so don't expect me to bring this mentality to other games. The only mod pack I've ever played was the Tekkit mod. And that was... oh, it was around this time when the Yogscast crew were playing their Tekkit stuff. What a great time. I was just a young little middle schooler, just enjoying my YouTubes. Ooh, a Greek-inspired version. I mean, mod packs are fantastic. It's being able to combine so many different talents and content together. Is one person trying to make a flushed out mod pack like like your medieval Minecraft, like this Greek one that you just mentioned. Mods take a lot of work, even for the simplest things. So if you want 100 of these features, kind of a tall order for one person or one little group to make a single mod about it. But the creative works of everyone put together, and you're like, oh, I can just package this all up in one neat little bow. And it accomplishes the same thing. It just used the divided efforts of hundreds of people instead of a dozen. Oh man, this will take forever. I think my issue with grind streams like these is I feel the need to talk and entertain the whole time. What I do. The whole point of this. Doing so while monotonously harvesting and resource gathering and grinding. My patience for it is a lot lower than, playing 8 hours straight because there's a new game out and I'm doing a playthrough of it. That way I can let the game do a lot of the talking and a lot of the entertaining. And it gives me new stuff to talk about as game progression goes on. But is this gold? We struck gold. I can't mine it. Look, it's new content. We hit gold. That's enough to reinvigorate me. Oh, it sucks. We're hitting gold at 24. What? What's the purpose of us going so deep? Good news is I found it. Bad news is I can't have it. The biggest question is going to be, will I remember that this is here? I can't get this gold for like another 15 hours. I knew they changed it, but I didn't think they'd push it all up so high comparatively to how deep everything goes. Stick a torch on it. Oh, I could. That's actually not a bad idea. All right, come here. So you want to stay higher now for iron versus before where we just kind of go to negative, or not negative, but it used to be baseline 20. You could kind of find both gold, diamonds, iron, redstone. You could kind of find everything at that level. This makes sense. I need to know how deep is the new bottom. Is it? My mind's saying like negative 260. New max or max depth Minecraft. Why? Oh, thank heavens. It's saying it's only about 64. Oh, that's right. There's deep slate. Never mind. That might actually be our. Oh, I totally forgot deep slate was a thing. So this whole time I've been thinking negative 200 was the new like bottom floor. Is it only down to like negative 60 ish? Like obviously it fluctuates by a few blocks, but yeah, it's negative 60. Okay. That makes my heart feel a lot better. I'm like sitting here at our progress thinking I've only gone like 20 blocks. it's gonna take me like 20 hours just to get to the bottom. All right, negative 60 is still forever away, but it's a lot better than top of the world is 320 now. I don't know what the max was before. There's very few times in my life I had to build to the max. That's a lot. What is that? 300? Yeah, it's 360. Oh, that's wrong. 380. Kind of a total vertical space, which is a ton of space to work with. Oh, I need water. Now, Raven, do you do other playthroughs other than Minecraft, or is it specifically Minecraft that you make content on? I assume you play other games, but in your free time, but for content purposes. Do you try to stay as just mainly a Minecraft guy who does your tutorial type videos? Enshrouded. I have never heard of that game. What's Enshrouded? Googling. Ah, it's a survival game. Yeah, never heard of this. Nice. Believe it or not, I'm not the biggest fan of survival games. I always want to be. I always find myself getting bored. Minecraft is a very rare exception to that rule. Got good building? That's good. I always get frustrated with the building of survival games. It's usually what makes me stop. With Minecraft, because everything's blocks, it's simple. So I can feel like I can build with impunity. Most other survival games, they're like, oh, you want to build to protect yourself and to store your crap. You're like, oh, but your building sucks. But it's a necessary pillar of the gameplay loop. It's not the main thing. But it's funny how many survival games just suck at building. Again, considering how important it is. Like asking a shooter game or looking at a shooter game and it's got awful aiming mechanics. Everything else is fine. And you can easily play the game without having to nitpick the aiming functionality of it. It's kind of like how survival is with really bad building mechanics. Nope. We are running out of so much space. This is digging up so much stuff. When does Deep Slate come up? Is Deep Slate at the 0 mark? Because I am not going to be digging up Deep Slate with my pickaxe. I will come down and harvest Deep Slate if I choose to use it as a building material. For the purposes of today's stream, I will end when we hit the Deep Slate. I think, assuming that it appears in the around the 0 mark, it's a good assumption to have. And tomorrow I should be able to stream. We'll probably not. Well, we'll lay out the foundation stuff. But the next thing really on the list is to get a tree farm set up. I need more resources in that department too. You know, a lot of wood. It starts showing up around Y8, but yeah, 0 is when it becomes Deep Slate. Cool. Look at me. I have the brain of a developer. Like I've been playing Minecraft as long as probably most of the developers have. Oh, the days. I mentioned it earlier with the bows and the hunger system. Back when the only way to heal your health was to eat pork chops. It's the only healing source in the entire game. Just shoving down a ton of pork chops. There's no eating animation. It's just, you click it and it immediately transfers to your health. Oh, fun times. I'm at what? 18? Nope. I'm at 20. Well, think of it like this. What's 11 times 11? 121, right? I am digging about 120 blocks, because I'm excluding the stair. 120 times 50. Oh my gosh, that's like 6,000 blocks I'm digging up. That's a lot of blocks. That's a ton of blocks. Man, there's got to be some sort of real world allegory. However, look at this. We have now gone deep enough that my little stair around the wall finally made it one lap. Not gonna lie, I thought we had hit that a lot sooner. Yeah, I can have a proper stone wall. The challenge doesn't call for it, but I do want to put a wall around the farming district, at least the town square, or like the main town central area. Not the farms and the farmers, but I don't want the wall to be too big. I want it to be kind of like a modest sized wall. Obviously, it'll be tall enough that most mobs can't get through it. So at least 2 tall. It's not going to be a 1 block high wall. But won't be as grand as the Market District or the Upper District walls are going to be. Those walls are going to be like Minas Tirith style walls. Hills Deep kind of wall. These walls are going to be more a sturdy yard fence. That's kind of what I have in mind. So all this stone will definitely be used for that. Not sure if you were around to put that explanation in my first stream. Just kind of going over my thought process for a lot of these. The book series Aragon, I was kind of taking the village layout inspiration from that, where, well, I mean, the village inspirations for that series. This is just normal medieval villages in Europe, but you have your main city square, farms on the outsides. But in one of the later books, they have to defend their home. So they board up a lot of the homes. They make makeshift walls. They use alleyways as choke points. So lots of good stuff there. Oh no, did I put a block? I did put a block. Or I destroyed that block. I almost did it again right there. I am not thinking. That's where the idea of having a wall around the main town came from that book. There's obviously more modern day examples of that, especially with colonial America. Like in colonial America, some of the settlements had systems where your houses faced inward into a public square, and your backyards were big plots of farmland. And you would set up your houses in a circle formation with the front doors all facing inside the circle. What this did was it created a natural border and wall where you had farm fields as your first line of defense. Then you had your houses and buildings as the next. Oh no! I destroyed dirt with pickaxe. Sorry, dirt. There we go. Oh no. Oh, that's the moon. I had no idea what that was. I'm like, what kind of mystical tree had grown over my pit? No, it's just a really photorealistic. Well, I mean, it is a photo of the moon. Look at that moon. Hmm. uh, yeah. Yeah. And there's a lot of skeletons. Let's just go back down to the bottom. Maybe despawn all of those ads. And we'll just wait for sunrise, shall we? I am in no position to be facing that many mobs, which is kind of unfortunate timing for me to fill up my inventory in the dead of night. So bye, moon. We have about half the night left. Again, F3 check, level 18. About 15 to 18 more to go. Not shabby. Apologies, I'm just taking a little break while we wait for the sun to rise. Just doing a quick little text around. Fun times. Sucks I don't have music. I don't want in-game music because that'll mess up with, recordings or like using the stream footage in my actual YouTube videos later because I'll use my own overlay music. I need to figure out OBS mods that allow me to stream music to you, but will and you find a way for you and I to hear the music while it's putting on separate audio tracks. Because I know I can already do that. I already split a lot of my audio tracks already. But if I do that with music, it makes it so I can't hear it. You could hear it because it's playing through a separate thing, but it wouldn't be able to go to my ears, which I guess isn't the biggest deal in the world, but I would like to know what music is playing. Hey, sunrise. Okay, let's start heading up. Hopefully all the mobs start to... actually, they're probably despawned. So we'll wait for it to be light enough so they don't respawn. I think we're deep enough that the spawn distance isn't there. I'm not 100% sure. Might be tied to render distance, and I have my render distance pretty high. Burn! Burn in the sunlight! I have a wooden sword and a leather helmet. And even then, I kind of don't want to be wearing the leather helmet. It's not really used for defense, it's used for the stupid challenge. Oh, baby zombie. Hello. Yeah. 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 That was my first mob kill. Stupid baby zombies. Creeper check though. That's gonna be the concern. Is there any loot drop over here? Ah, rotten flesh. Oh, I can't even pick it up, duh. My inventory is full. Enderman over there, we're just gonna ignore you. Oh yeah, there's a creeper. Do I engage with wooden sword? Let me Enderman. Did the Enderman put a stone block there, or did... Oh, it's probably when I leveled the... when I leveled the hill earlier to get dirt for terraforming over there. All right, there is a creeper. Let's see if we can fight creeper. Come here, buddy. Oh! Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I got to do this like 10 times because it's the wooden sword. Oh, you died a lot sooner than I thought. The grass colors do creeper. The creepers blend into this grass far too well. I agree. It's scary. There's creepers out there. I would say it's even scarier because I don't have my headphones on, but they don't make sound anyway, so actually doesn't matter. I do want one more shovel, which is good to always have backups. And we'll just make the rest of you into pickaxes. All right, downward we go. Ugh. Part of me kind of likes it that there's a lot of dirt, 'cause dirt's a lot quicker to dig up. It just speeds up this whole mining out process. For deep slate cobblestone, is it significantly slower than stone? Because I'm stopping at deep slate once we get to it for this stream, but I'm just trying to think, should I stop when I only have stone tools or... Oh yeah, okay. Because if it's only slightly slower, I wouldn't mind it too much. I just suck it up, but... Alright. Is it kind of a iron pickaxe kind of block? Oh, it's it's that stubborn of a stone. Part of me feels like I should have experience with it. Oh, I know what happened. So my first playthrough, I only used strip mining, but because I had to be underground using the tunnel system, wearing the helmet at certain depths, I could only go to like this is as deep as I've ever gotten because I was limited to an iron helmet come stage 3, and that only allows me to go to Y20. So I'm actually deeper now than I ever was in my first playthrough. That makes sense why I never encountered deep slate. Okay. I'm just having that realization and the gap of my knowledge. Because part of me feels like I should know all of this, but I don't. So, just rereading your comment about the efficiency 5 and the diamond pickaxe. It sounds like deep slate cobblestone is more akin to mineable bedrock than it is actual stone. Right, you still can't mine bedrock, but you could. It'd be this miserable. Okay, so it is faster than obsidian. I guess the challenge of it comes, yeah, because you need to mine it similar to how you would stone, where you're just mining thousands of it at a time. But when it's almost as slow as obsidian, that's incredibly tedious. Well, that's good to know. It's slower than obsidian. Probably not by much. Obsidian is. Oh, so long. Wonder if it's like 20 seconds or so to mine a deep slate stone with a stone pickaxe. Now the question is, would I get the block with a stone pickaxe? Or does it just get destroyed? Like, is it mineable with this level? Yes? Okay, cool. Would a wooden pickaxe work? I'm just trying to think what collection level deep slate is akin to. So by the sounds of it, it's the same as stone, just has a longer collection time. Hey, more gold. Just slap you right there. I think I've seen deep slate and have seen that functions the same stone with cobble and pure stone. I assume you'd have to furnace cobble deep slate to get normal deep slate again, or silk couch. But alrighty. 14. I know it feels like I'm checking every level, but in my brain, I'm like, oh, I've been doing this for that minute. What's the progress? Nothing. There is no progress. A stone pickaxe takes 1.15 seconds to break. Yeah, the stone tool. All right, so it's treated like stone. So a wooden pickaxe would collect deep slate. I just assume it'd take almost 2 seconds to collect. Also, 1.15 is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting more like 5 seconds. Or even 8. Wooden is a 2.25. Okay. Even slower than I thought. That's harsh. Thanks for looking all that up. I know I could have Googled it, but it's fun chatting with people. Oh, good thing I got a new shovel. Oh, da, 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 da. It is nighttime again. The monsters will be coming. We can still make okay progress. So this is probably only 13. I think it's only been literally 1 level since we last checked. Oh, man. I wonder, can I swap to controller? My hands are getting sick of keyboard. Can I? Hold up. Oh, I don't think it supports controller. Oh, that's weird. Very weird. The option I chose, it just turned on sprint permanently. Not at all what that setting says. Oh, no worries. Honestly, you didn't really miss much. Just chatting and digging. This is the whole progress so far. We'll probably only go down to deep slate. We won't go all the way down to the very bottom, which is -60, not 200 that I thought. Hey, I'm just getting bored. don't want to take that long. Don't think I could handle another 6 hours of this. But also with deep slate, I just don't necessarily have the tools to deal with it. I know I will want to build with deep slate in the near future. Maybe no. It's the town hall I really like using brick for. I just think it has a nicer look for what the building represents. And I can't really think of any other buildings that would want deep slate. Maybe the Watchtowers, but even then it's up in the air. It is good roofing material, but also I have access to dark oak wood. Which if I make a farm of that, that's infinitely easier to harvest and collect than deep slate. The Cola super deep borehole. Oh, this view. Yeah. I was thinking you meant deep slate for a second. I was trying to rack my brain what you meant by that. All right, we're good. Oh, I'm losing it. I am losing it. Brainstorm ideas I had for streams before, restarting the series and stuff like that is doing some sort of Thursday thing where I play the free games on Epic Game Store. Sometimes it's a full single player story. A lot of times it's just gotcha type multiplayer cheap games. I thought that'd be fun. Just keeps it fresh. If it's a game I enjoy, we can spend time to finish it up. If it's just a game I do not care about, we wouldn't. It'd be a Thursday only type of deal. Yeah, it's free. It's literally every Thursday it's a new game. I've been doing the whole free game thing for a few years now. I think I have over 1,000 games on Epic. I think I joined when GTA 5 first became free. I did it because I'm like, oh, I don't have GTA 5 for the PC, but I had it for the 360. So in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to pay for GTA 5 the second time. It's a good game and all, but, this was only 6-ish years ago. And, GTA came out 13 years ago. I made an Epic Game account. I have never paid anything into Epic Games. They don't even have my credit card information. Yeah, and then it just became a habit because you usually have a whole week. Sometimes they do it every day. They change it. And it's usually around Christmas. But I've just been snatching up games. There's so many games I got there that I paid for on Steam. Made me a little upset. It's okay. I have been playing Grounded, actually. I picked it up when it was on a really deep sale. That sounded like my shower, not neighbor's shower. Odd. Grounded's fun. I do enjoy it. The building just pisses me off. I know the building in Grounded is actually better than most survival games. There's something about survival building that just, oh, I hate it. And the whole food spoiling thing is just something I just don't like. I just tell people I bought Minecraft for every console in the house. And 3 times each for each family member. Minecraft is one of those games that it's okay to buy multiple times. If that makes sense. An example for me is Stardew Valley. I bought it for the PC. I bought it for the Switch. That's about it. Those are the only consoles I really have that I would want Stardew on. But I didn't hesitate at all to buy Stardew a second time on the Switch. Sometimes with those more cheaper games, it's okay to buy multiple times. But GTA has always been, you know, a big AAA game. They keep trying to sell it for full price. Not so much anymore, but you know, I'm not gonna pay another $30, and I already paid $60 for the game first time, just so I can play on a different platform. Yeah, I bought Minecraft for the Xbox 360 back then. And I think it transferred to the Xbox One, so I didn't have to buy it a second time. I do have it for the Xbox One, so maybe I paid for it a third time, maybe not. Well, that's about it. I do not have kids, nor am I married, so I didn't have to buy it multiple times for them. I feel like at this point, if I do get married, they will probably have a Minecraft account already. It's just Minecraft's been around for that long. The odds of having to buy my partner a Minecraft account is a little lower than it used to be. Not zero, but just a little lower. Kid though, oh yeah, they're definitely getting Minecraft. If they had to know life a game throughout their childhood, I think I would be perfectly okay with Minecraft. They wouldn't be allowed to do a lot of server stuff. It's just no. Yeah, I mean like public servers. Private servers with friends is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Then the age of mods, I can easily keep them entertained with millions of different mods to keep them busy. I find most kids like creative mode. I know I did when I was younger too. By younger, I mean middle school. Because that's when the game came out for me. Never played it as a kid. Ooh. Why? Hello. Uh, hello there. Did you fall? Oh, you will wreck me so hard if I try to attack you. Ooh. All right, bye. Oh my gosh, he's smart. Look, look at him. He knows how to use stairs. What? There he goes. He teleported away. That's I don't have my headphones on either, so if you heard him teleport in or anything, I did it. So it wasn't until I saw him on my screen. Okay. He just wants to fight. Endermen are antagonists. They give off the appearance of pacifism, but they just don't want to be the instinct, or they don't want to be the person who throws the first punch. They will try everything they can for you to antagonize them. I don't know how he ended up down here. I feel like he would have died at this height, right? If he fell. Like, we're deep enough that this would one-shot anyone who fell down this pit. So he must have teleported down here. Why? I loved how he went up the stairs. That was such smart AI behavior, because as soon as he got in range to teleport, he did. So he must have just ran down the stairs. Yeah, he must have ran down the stairs and then teleported, because he definitely couldn't teleport away without going up the stairs. I think he got to about right there before teleporting away. This is why we have the replay mod. I'll be able to go back and follow the Enderman from the moment he spawned into his journey down here. I need to make note of that so I can add that to the edited video. Which, oh, deep slate. No, that does not take long to break at all. Oh, it's not bad. We will still stop at 0. Maybe 0. Yeah, 0. Yeah, 0. There's only 8 more left. Oh, that's a good point. If it chews through the tools themselves, like it takes off too much of the durability. Let's look at this. Definitely annoying if I have to go through 60 layers of this stuff. That is very true. It'll take me almost twice as long to go about this distance that we have here. My inventory full? Oh my goodness, it is. We don't need rotten flesh, but I do need to go back up. We are full. Oh, a part of me kind of wants to put stairs on, but it makes the corners a little awkward, and running down the stairs is a lot slower. We'll have to see. Ooh, ooh. Just keeping everyone on their toes. Made my stomach do a front flip. Enderman probably teleported far enough away that he despawned himself. Oh, are we full? Oh, goodness. Let's just go until we're out of these pickaxes then. Either we hit 0 or these pickaxes are gone, whichever comes first, because we're full on the chest. Hey, Leighton, you made it. You're at the tail end, though. We're only going for, oh, maybe another 15, 20 minutes. Do you like the hole that we've dug? To circumvent the rules of the depth level we can go based on the helmet that we're wearing. So, for example, a leather cap would allow me to go down to level 40, like y equals 40, before I'd have to switch to a iron helmet, which would allow me to go down to 60, etc. We decide if I'm doing a big open pit like this, I still have to wear a helmet, but the quality of the helmet doesn't matter quite as much. Hey, everyone's just playing Minecraft. I love it. Oh, it should be. I usually put on the same game a streamer is playing. Or YouTuber. I don't watch streams as much anymore. Like if someone's playing the game, or yeah, I watch someone play the game I'm playing. There we go. Words. Oh, Hypixel. Okay. Oh, wait. Hypixel Skyblocks. I heard Skyblocks is really good. I've only watched YouTubers play, and this is back when Skyblocks was first a thing. So I have no idea what the new stuff looks like. Have you played the new Hypixel game? I have no idea what the game is actually called. Hightail, that's it. It's fun. That's good. I enjoy grind, but I don't like streaming grinding. I mentioned this earlier. It just takes a lot of work to try to be entertaining when you're doing the same thing over and over again. Some people thrive off of it. One new YouTuber that I've been watching, his name's Magoo. He does Fallout and Skyrim challenge runs. Very funny guy. If you like Skyrim or Fallout, you should watch him. But he streams everything, and he does the most tedious of things. Like, that man will waste 40 hours to accomplish a minute task to fit the parameters of his challenge run. He will make no exceptions. His challenges are ridiculous. And it's fantastic content. I don't watch his streams. Again, I just don't watch streams in general. And he does his whole edited down videos, which is kind of where I got the inspiration to do mine. I know plenty of people do it, but seeing him do it made me realize that I can accomplish that with the city construction challenge. Like, that's how I want to approach this. I won't do that with all the games I play, but for this game, we do the streams, we play the game, and then I take all the footage, I make a script, record a script, edit down a video. So that way you get the whole experience in YouTube format with a compelling story, good editing, good video quality without having to watch the streams. That's what he does. So his videos are fantastic. I'm trying to stay away from impulse buying games. Fun. Oh, you played Hytale every day for a few weeks. Oh, okay. I heard more updates are on the way, though. Like, the team is actively working on it. I have high hopes that it'll come through. I know some members of the community are skeptical, but I'm just happy it's finally coming to pass. It's years in the making. Sucks that they only have so much after all those years and very little to show for it, but looks like they have better management to kind of push their butts into gear. Dang, that's a late night stream, Layton. I don't think I've ever streamed that late. I think midnight might have been the latest I've ever streamed. There's one time where my commitment to stream outweighed the fact that I didn't get home till super late. So I did a really small stream for battles, like Bloons battles. Well, obviously, you know, it's like 12 a.m. No one's watching. No one's wanting to hop in stream and play. So it's a very short stream. For the most part, I keep things during the day. I've recorded videos that late when I've done my raid contest mode stuff for Destiny. Me and the boys were bashing our heads against the noon raid. And you just go at that all night. And I've recorded gameplay, but I've never streamed my day one contest stuff. A lot of exciting stuff in the works for Hightail, but okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. Honestly, pausing the recording, or at least stopping and starting again to make actual clips of your streams so it's easier to edit later on, never even crossed my mind to do that. I just load up an 8-hour video into a video editor. I'm like, okay, let's start chopping. Oh yeah, there's so many people, especially summertime. Plenty of people are still watching content and streams deep into the night. Oh my goodness, my throat. It's starting to get all gurgly. What helps is a lot of people don't stream at that time, so your competition is actually a lot less. Some of the best advice for newer streamers is to pick a content creator who you would share similar audiences with. Hey, Redstone. Oh, deep slate redstone too. I guess that makes sense. And then when that content creator stops streaming, that's kind of when you would start streaming, so the audience naturally flows to you. They don't have to raid you, they don't have to shut you out or anything. You don't have to sit there trying to beg people to come watch you, but you gotta look for those moments where the supply and demand is in your favor. Yeah, no, that's awesome, Leighton. If I cared more about growing the channel, I would start doing stuff like that too. I've just been so focused on my career. I'm like, I find more joy in my career than content creation. So that's priority one. I thought about it the other day where let's say this channel blows up, right? And I can do this full time. Would I quit my day job to do this full time? And honestly, the answer is no. I would actually rather stop content creation if it was interfering with my career life too much. Even if this was being really successful. All right, see you, Leighton. Oh, I like the content creation side. It helps me focus more on the game. It gives me an excuse to record and memorialize certain aspects. So, for example, all the games I've played in the past where you got to see my reactions and see my interactions with the games, my playthroughs, I can go back and relive those moments. Now, could I easily record without streaming? Yeah. Yeah. But the streaming element helps me put more thought and effort into it. Makes it more memorable. And that's the main reason why I do all this. If by somehow it has success, sweet. It's just a bonus. But I'm approaching this and have the full expectation that this will never be successful. And that's perfectly fine, because that's not why I'm doing it. You haven't had much growth because of the videos. Yeah, see. Yeah, make the videos for yourself. Don't play to the algorithm. I'll watch videos of advice and stuff for small creators. Sometimes they have good advice. Like, I do want my mic quality to be good. I do want my video quality to be good. Learning different tools I can have access to and how they can work for me. But yeah, all this stuff about the algorithm, to putting so much effort and focus in every little thing. Like, there's a lot of tips for how to approach streams. Make them entertaining, make them exciting, make them blow up. Make your videos pop off. Obviously, good content's good content, but you got to do all the other stuff so that people can see the good content. Yeah, you and me are the same, Raven. It's just do it for us. I don't want to make anything that if people view it and they're just like, this is a waste of my time, I don't want to have that approach. Yeah, I don't want to go viral. I don't want to do anything like that. If I end up with a big audience, cool. But I'd rather earn or build up towards that and earn that. And yeah, I can say earned. Earn that through the love of the craft, not through going viral. I had a few moments where I popped off. That was back when I was doing a lot of balloons content. If I kept at that, I'm sure this channel would have been blown up. I like balloons. I didn't want to just make balloons content because that's not my goal. I guess that's another piece of advice. They always say pick a niche. Doesn't matter if that's not what you want to do, but pick a niche. And that's how you'll grow. Totally agree with that. I don't want to do that. Which is why I don't do it. All right, this is my last pickaxe, so I think we'll just finish off this layer. I'm okay with keeping the pickaxe in my inventory for now. Again, it's just good to have tools on you. All the city construction stuff. Is it nighttime? No, it's daytime. Cool. We will head back to the top. And we'll call it there. We'll see how this pit looks. Again, this is going to turn to farmland, so I need to figure out how I want to organize all the outer plots. Oh, I am going to fall off this. Don't look at the screen. You might get dizzy. I thought there was iron there. No, we're good. This quarry is not OSHA approved. You know it is not. To be fair, I won't be able to build a OSHA headquarters for another stage or two. I feel like OSHA is a upper district type of building. I want my wood. Let's see. Time for flying stick. Honestly, the plot of land is not that big. So we'll be able to make a lot of plots. We're going to need to make, oh, like 20 of these. Oh, that's going to take so long. Once that starts happening, building those quarries, I'm not going to stream all that. There's just no way. Oh, that'd be a nightmare. Oh, a slime spawned. Look at him. I've actually never had a slime spawn in my quarry before. That's amazing. I don't think I've made a quarry since they've updated the spawn for slimes. Get him. He'll despawn, but that's right. I can farm slimes using these quarries. Anyways, yeah, we'll have to make a ton of different plots here. For these plots to feel good too, like every farmer will have at least 4 of these. If not, I kind of want 6 to 8 plots per farmer. And if I have 5 farmers, oh, that's so much. Yeah, they'll litter kind of this countryside here. I might make a hand. No, nah. They'll just litter the countryside. All of this beautiful areas for that. We'll try to condense the town to here. We'll see if I expand the town that way. Probably not. I kind of want to keep it right here to about right here to about here. Like I want this bridge and that bridge over the, or not bridge, that pathway to be the entrances. So that's the plan. Next time we will, again, lay out foundations for the town hall, community structures, some houses. I might fix up these houses now that we have the materials. I will want to make a storage house. That might be the first full building we make, just because I want to organize. I kind of hate how all my stuff is just scattered everywhere. Yeah, I do want my mining district to be in the mountains up there, so maybe we could have like a small farm or two here just to give it some texture and life in the land. But the majority of the farms will be over here in all of this hilly land, which, doing the quarry stuff, it levels out the land too. So it's always good. But yeah, the path to the mining district will come through here, either around the mountain, through the mountain. We'll decide that later. That's next stage. But the wall for the farming district, we might make it on. Well, I'm gonna figure that out later. Well, cool. That's the plan. Is Slime still there? Slime. No, he's not there anymore. He despawned. Well, thank you, Raven. Thank you, everyone else who hopped in. Oh, they're here. It's happening. Now, here's the question. Do I engage? I have a wooden sword and a leather helmet. Did I just despawn them? I might have just despawned them. Might have been the most clutchest play. So I was about to ask if my certificates should still be safe, right? I locked them all up in their houses. Oh, no, they're right there. I mean, if he goes outside on the balcony, he could die. He's an idiot. Might have to like put more fencing up there just so like arrows can't shoot through them. Why is the iron golem not doing anything? I should probably at least go make a. Crap. Hold up. I need a stone sword. I also want some more leather. Come here. Lead him over to the golem. I'm just kind of shocked at the golem. Ooh, they're gonna shoot me. Golem, save me. Save me. Are you springing to action? Ooh, ooh. I don't have a bow. Well, I don't want to give myself the... My... Ah! Merchant spawned. What's happening? All of the... Oh, they attacked him. Go get him, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Here we go. Oh, ow. Ate that right in the face. Iron Golem doesn't like the water too much. Hey. Good job, buddy. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. All right, merchant. Where'd you go? I have no emeralds for you. Do you trade other things? No. What are these blocks? All right, that's coral. That's from the water. I don't know what podzol or rooted dirt are. Why do you look like... Oh, what an interesting skin for a merchant. Funny. I used to kill the merchants and just steal the llamas. I understood nothing you just said. For the taiga? What? The sun sets. It's a great time to save the game. That was exciting. I was wondering when raids would come. I need to get you a more secured location. That is so exposing. The pine tree biome. Oh, I did not know that was a word for pine tree. Well, cool. Since I did not kill the captain, I do not have the ominous crap. We will put the banner away in a chest. Iron Golem, you did fantastic. I need to figure out how to spawn more Iron Golems, like the Iron Golem farm, but have it be a big police force. Also, all my food's probably ready to be over. We'll do that later. Focus, Kimmy. And we're just gonna put you away. Sleep. And we're good. Oh, you missed it. There was a pillager raid, but the Iron Golem dealt with it, so I didn't have to do anything. Well, perfect. Now this is the actual farewell. Thank you, all of you. I will probably be on tomorrow. We will get some non-resource gathering stuff done. Yeah, I'll see you then.